Okay, so you decide one person at a time or what? Yes, that time we were not there, only she was there. And Rijul is there. Okay. And Manushri. Both are online. So, we do television. It's a poem. It's a long poem. I will finish MOV. You haven't got MOV yet? You couldn't find MOV. Oh, but bring MOV because have you got your textbook there? Then we television. Rijul will do television today. TV padegi. Yes. And because and then we'll do synthesis of sentences, grammar make. Or sentence transformation. Okay. We'll do sentence transformation. Most of the other things are done. Last time I did formal informal letter. पता नहीं तुमने ऑनलाइन में कितना देखा कितना समझा okay so we'll do that okay and if we still have time then we'll do an angel in disguise. It's another lesson. Okay, so see, I thought I'd do MOV today, but Rudra doesn't have MOV, so we'll do television and grammar. Okay. अभी television and grammar तो करेंगे, लेकिन next time do bring your if you come. If you come, then better because most of our portion is done. Very few chapters are remaining. उसके बाद you can only revise. Okay, so. It's Roald Dahl, page 20. Television. Now, this poem is very old. When this poem was written, this poet, television was introduced. It had been some 15, 20 years of television. Okay, so he has described, you know, how because of television, children stop reading, how because of television, you must have, you know, always got that essay, the pros and cons of television. Okay, so basically, exactly. So, you know, जब से television आया, लोगों ने पढ़ना बंद कर दिया. Children don't read books, nothing, because they keep and sit and watch television all the time. They don't even go out to play. अभी तो बेचारा होता तो शायद he would have वो अपनी जान ही दे देता Roald Dahl, because now you have so much of options, so many options. You just don't have television, you have much more than that. You have video games and so many varieties of games. So, so this television is about that, you know, that how children, how parents have done a mistake by buying a television. Television, Roald Dahl. Roald Dahl is one of the most prolific of modern writers in English. He was a British novelist, short story writer, poet, screenwriter, fighter pilot. Yes.
एक ऐसे बीच पे डाला था और बाद में तो जगह का नाम नहीं आता
Washington from Pennsylvania.
Washington का मुझे लगता है ये था
I think it was Leavenworth prison.
Yeah. लेकिन कौन जा रहा है? वो जो लेडी थी वो वॉशिंगटन जा रही थी ईस्ट, और वो जो मतलब
उसके नीचे ना लीवनवर्थ प्रिजन और फिर उसके नीचे वेस्ट, उसके नीचे ईस्ट। अब मैं बाकी जगहों पे टच और मुझे इतना पता है ईस्ट में जा रहे हैं, मैंने ईस्ट डाल दिया पर वो प्रेजेंट डाल दिया।
अच्छा वो they were going to Leavenworth. The train was bound to Leavenworth. ऐसे कोई सेंटेंस था ना? तुमको पैसेज नहीं दिया था? Mr. Easton. They were going to Leavenworth. नहीं वो नहीं east में. We don't know वो कहाँ है, वो तो बीच में ही उतर गया ना. The train was going towards east. लेकिन बीच में स्टेशन आते हैं ना. वेस्ट से निकले थे and east में जा रहे थे. Okay. Okay, let's read about Ruana. Story writer, poet, screenwriter, fighter pilot, and has a large fan following among young readers. The poet television takes a comic look at a serious problem among young children today. The poem warns us about the dangers of excessive television watching. He tells us that TV robs the mind of the power of imagination and creativity. Dal is his characteristic exaggerated style. Dal, in his characteristic exaggerated style, I don't know who this Yashraj Kandel is.
Madam is a new student from Nerul, online joining.
Okay. यशराज तुम्हारे ही स्कूल से. Okay. So Rijul, Manashri and Yashraj. Yashraj, hello. We are doing the poem Television. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. In his characteristic exaggerated style, warns that we will become zombies if we keep staring uninterrupted at the television for long hours. He advises us to read books, for this will enable us to discover deeper levels of joy, find fulfillment in life, and open a whole new and exciting world for us. Okay. So what does this poem tell us? This poem basically tells us that we must not watch too much television. Instead, what should we do? Read books. Why? Because if we read books, we will improve our imagination. We will improve our creativity. We will discover deeper levels of joy and find fulfillment in life. Okay. So these are the advantages of reading books. Are Yuvraj, at least switch on your camera. Let us see how you look. Manashri, why are you online today?
Ma'am, actually just after my UT class will end, I have another tuition. So I just decided to do this online. So I can just directly go there after this.
Okay. Television. The most important thing we have learned so far as children are concerned is never, never, never let them near your television set. Or better still, just don't install the idiotic thing at all. Huh? कौन था? Point it. In almost every house we have been, we have watched them gaping at the screen. You know the meaning? What is gaping? Exactly. That's what gaping is. Constantly looking. मुंह खुला पड़ा है, आंखें बड़ी-बड़ी देख रहे हैं.
मतलब हमें ये क्या हमने ब्लेम किया है
क्या?
हमें ये क्या ब्लेम किया है
I know.
मैंने थोड़ा टाइम बाद अरे मैंने ब्लेम किया
Exactly. You don't blink when you're watching television, and that is why your eyes become dry. So, okay. You understood the first 4 lines. He gives advice that it's never let them near the television set. Whom? Children. Or better still, what is a better option? Don't install the idiotic thing at all. In almost every house, what have we seen? We have watched them. Who them?
children
Gaping at the screen. They yawn and slop and lounge about and stare until their eyes pop out. Okay, you know, nobody sits straight and watches TV. They loll, they slop, they lounge and stare until their eyes pop out. Okay.
ऐसा लगता है कि आगे आगे
Last week, in someone's place, we saw a dozen eyeballs on the floor. This is exaggeration. Okay? This is exaggeration. He's just creating humor through these lines. They sit and stare and stare and sit until they are hypnotized by it. Until they are absolutely drunk with all that shocking, ghastly junk. So he's saying, what do? Just sit and stare and sit. Kab tak? Until they are hypnotized. It's like they're hypnotized. They don't want to move. मम्मी चिल्ला रही है, डैडी चिल्ला रहे हैं, किसी पे ध्यान नहीं जाता है, सुनाई नहीं देता है. Exactly, because you're so hypnotized by it. Until they are absolutely drunk, as if they are absolutely drunk. On what? The ghastly junk that has been shown on television. Ghastly junk is very dirty, bad junk. Okay. Yes. So what is your favorite thing on television? Do you watch television? Then what do you watch? Anime. What do you watch, Manushri?
Ma'am, I don't usually watch television, but with my brother, sometimes cartoon.
Okay. Then what do you do?
Ma'am, I either watch Netflix or just few random novels.
Oh yes, we know it keeps them still. They don't climb out the windowsill. They never fight or kick or punch. They leave you free to cook the lunch. He says, yeah, I know. The parents, see, when the children are small, they prefer to एक टीवी चालू कर दिया, बच्चा देख रहा है, मम्मी काम कर सकती है. They say, yeah, I know.
मेरे cousin ऐसे वैसे टीवी लगा के देते हैं.
So they say, yeah, we know. It keeps them still. They are still at one place. They don't run around. You don't have to keep looking, taking care of them. It keeps them still. They don't climb out the windowsill. मस्ती नहीं कर रहे, दीवार पे चढ़ गया, कहीं विंडो पे चढ़ गया, वहीं से बाहर कूद गया. Oh yes, we know it keeps them still. They don't climb out the windowsill. They never fight or kick or punch. They don't fight. Oh, 2-3 बच्चे का घर पे है. They don't fight or kick or punch, and the mother doesn't have to run to rush, separate them. They हाँ 3 लोग हैं यहाँ।
देवान को थोड़ी सफा है, देवान को कोशिश करता है।
मानसी
They leave you to free to cook the lunch. They leave you free to make, to do your own work and wash the dishes in the sink. But okay, I read that again because it's in continuation. Oh yes, we know. It keeps them still. They don't climb out the windowsill. They never fight or kick or punch. They leave you free to cook the lunch and wash the dishes in the sink. But did you ever stop to think, to wonder just exactly what this does to your beloved tot? Tot means toddler, child. Okay. But have you ever thought back? Have you ever, stopped and thought what it is doing to your beloved child? Tot? इसको क्या दिखाओ? हाँ? Squid game. क्या? देखेगी तो?
देखेगी नहीं,
हाँ हाँ।
बोलने लग जाएगी।
Oh, तुम्हारी cousin जो आई थी. It rots the sense in the head. It kills imagination dead. So, what does the television do? Anushri, what does the television do? It rots. It rots the sense in your head. Makes you nonsense. It doesn't. You are not creative. You cannot think. It rots the sense in your head. It kills imagination dead. You lose your imagination. See, when you read, you imagine how it must have been. But when you read it, you get to see how it must be on television. You don't have to think. You don't have to imagine. Your brain doesn't have to, work. I will show you what it is. So when you read, you imagine, if you have ever read any book, you are always, two activities happen together. You read, your mind imagines how it must have happened. So, exactly. Those काम करने. It clogs and clutters up the mind. It makes a child so dull and blind, he can no longer understand a fantasy of fairyland. His brain becomes as soft as cheese. It's a phrase, okay? That brain becomes as soft as cheese. His powers of thinking rust and freeze. He cannot think, he only sees. So when you only watch television, all these things happen. Read. All right.
All right, we'll try. All right, we'll say. But if we take the set away, what shall we do yesterday? Our darling child, children, they explain.
So he says, you will say, the parents might say, okay, fine. But if we take away the television, then how do we entertain our darling children? First tell that. What does he say? So what does he say? We'll answer.
By asking you what you darling wants to do.
Okay, so he says, I'll ask you what you used to do, what the darling wants to do, what you used to do when you were small. तुमको नहीं बोल रही मैं, ये क्वेश्चन पेरेंट्स के लिए है.
हमें भी थोड़ी याद रहेगा.
Okay. हाँ How you
they keep themselves before the monster was invented?
how did they keep themselves contented? Contented, happy, entertained, happy. How did they keep themselves entertained and happy before this monster was invented?
Have you forgotten? You know, they'll say very loud. They used to read. They read and read and read and read.
And then proceed to
Read. It's called
Gadzooks. These are the names of the books. Okay? There's the Great Scott Gadzooks. Yes, they would read, and then we would read some more. Yes,
and experiments.
yes.
Let's say
One half.
1 hour their life was reading books. The nursery child had books together. Books that heard out the nursery floor and in the bedroom by the bed. All books were waiting
To be read.
such wonders find and rescue tales of travels with sea and waves. Treasure islands and distant stories. Skies under stored with mountain gold.
Pirates.
And pirates having common and sailing.
Okay. So he's saying that they would read. Okay. What was the scene then? The nursery, one half their lives was reading books. Okay. They would read books. The nursery shelves held books galore. There were many books on the nursery shelf. The nursery book, you know what is nursery here mean? Not the nursery school. The house, when they have a house, there is one room, the child's room is known as nursery. Okay. So in the child's room, the bookshelves were packed with books. Books cluttered up the nursery floor. There were books all everywhere on the floor. And in the bedroom, by the bed, more books were waiting to be read. Such wondrous, fine, fantastic tales. Now, which tales? Fantastic tales of dragons, gypsies, queens, and whales. And treasure isles and distant shores, where smugglers rode with muffled oars. And pirates wearing purple pants, and sailing ships with elephants. And sailing ships and elephants. And cannibals crouching round the pot, stirring away at something hot. It smells so good. What can it be? Good gracious, it's Penelope. Penelope is a fairy tale, no? There's this woman, Penelope. There was this witch, she would stir something and she, haven't you? No, that's a name. Penelope was is a name of a fairy tale. There's this girl, beautiful girl, her name was Penelope. The younger ones had Beatrix Potter with Mr. Todd, the dirty rotter, and Squirrel Nutkin, Piggling Bland, and Mrs. Tiggy, Winkle, and just how the camel got his hump, and how the monkey lost his rump. See, you know what? All these are names of the books. Okay? Dirty Rotter, Squirrel Nutkin, Piggling Bland, Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. Yeah, how the camel got his hump. That is by what is his name? Jungle Book wala. How the monkey lost his rump. And Mr. Todd, and bless my soul, there is Mr. Rat and Mr. Mole. Oh, books. What books they used to know. Those children living long ago. So please, oh please, we beg, we pray, go throw your TV set away. And in its place, you can install a lovely bookshelf on the wall. Then fill the shelves with lots of books, ignoring all the dirty looks. People might say, "ये क्या कर रहा है? ये पढ़ने वाला है इतना?" Don't be bothered by the dirty looks. People now brag about their television. I have this big television. Don't bother by them. Go install a big bookshelf. A lovely bookshelf on the and in its place you can install a lovely bookshelf on the wall. Then fill the shelves with lots of books, ignoring all the dirty looks. The screams and yells, the bites and kicks, the children hitting you with sticks. Fear not. You know, if you take the television away, children will also give you dirty looks. They will scream, they will shout, they will beat up. He's saying they might beat you up with sticks. And children hitting you with sticks. Fear not, because we promise you that in about a week or two of having nothing else to do, they'll now begin to feel the need of having something to read. And once they start, oh boy, you watch the slowly growing joy that fills their hearts. They'll grow so keen, they'll wonder what they'd ever seen in that ridiculous machine, that nauseating, foul, unclean, repulsive television screen. And later, each and every kid will love you more for what you did. He's saying, asking the parents को बोल रहा है कि निकाल दो, remove this television set. Why? Because and install. What should we install instead? A bookshelf. Then children will get upset. No? Television set निकाल दिया. Children will kick, shout, scream, ignore. They might even beat you with sticks. This is exaggeration. Because बच्चों से तुम television निकाल रहे हो ना. So he's saying that they will scream, they will yell, they'll bite, they might even take the sticks to beat you. But don't be afraid, because after 1 week, when they'll have nothing else to do, they will start reading. And when they start reading, they will enjoy it so much that they wonder why were they watching the television for so many years. They grow keen. Do you agree? बताइए.
मैंने कहा
Would you like to try?
टीवी दिखाते हैं.
नहीं, टीवी बंद करके क्या मिलता है? कोई मिलता नहीं टीवी देखने. You're very busy. Doing what? But if you read books, even if you're studying, you should still read books. Reading books is good. You should read small story books. Author is promoting reading books. There is nothing great to explain, and this is just a nice poem which says how it is important to read and not just watch television. I don't think you need great explanation, it's daily. Experience. Okay. Rijul and Yashraj.
Yes,
Yashra,
ma'am.
Yes,
just,
ma'am.
yeah, just go through the poem once. The poem is so simple. Tell me if you haven't understood anything and you need any explanation. Because the gist of this poem is that the television set kills imagination, and therefore parents should replace television with bookshelves, and children must start reading more and more books. That is the gist of the poem. Okay, so quickly read the poem and tell me if there is something that you have not understood, if you need any explanation for anything, and then we'll start with the question answers. Okay, same goes to you. Is there anything that you would like me to explain? Yeah. Dal is a surname. Dahl. Yes.
They lol and slog
The lol and slop and the lol and slop. You slop like that, no? हाँ, मतलब तुम टीवी कैसे ऐसे पूरा पद्मासन डाल के देखते हो क्या? कभी कभी कुछ भी. Exactly. That is lounging. So that is lolling and slopping and ऐसे बैठे हैं कैसे भी टेढ़े मेढ़े. यशराज अपना मूवी लिखा. और मनुश्री तो कब से वेटिंग रूम में ही है. So should we go ahead with the question answers? Is there anything? Are you still reading?
No, ma'am, you can go ahead.
You can. Rijul? Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Rijul and Rudra is still reading the second page, so let's wait for 2 minutes. Okay. Clogs and clutter. To clutter means बहुत भीड़ होना. You know, pipe जो होता है ना, pipe वो clog हो जाता है. Clutter मतलब बहुत सारा कचरा. Unwanted things are called clutter. And to clog means to clog. वो पाइप क्लॉग हो जाता है, फिर उसमें से पानी नहीं जाता है. पता है? नहीं. What do you say? Clog means भर जाती है. You know the pipe, it gets clogged. Water pipe जो होता है ना, जो ड्रेनेज का पाइप होता है वो क्लॉग हो जाता है. उसके बाद कचरा भर जाता है. That is called clog. हाँ. और फिर उसमें से पानी ज्यादा नहीं है ठीक से. That is clog. वैसे तुम्हारा दिमाग है ना, उसमें बहुत सारी अनवांटेड बातें चली जाती है, और वो जो अच्छी बातें जो प्रोसेस होनी चाहिए ना, उसके लिए वो क्लॉग हो जाता है. There's no imagination, no thinking power, because your brain is clogged with unwanted clutter.
brain becomes as soft as
The brain becomes as soft as steel. मतलब क्या?
stuff.
The brain cannot think. You use your thinking power. Brain becomes as soft as cheese. His mind becomes dull. In the meantime, I'll put some questions. Rijul can start writing. And Rudra, you read. Alex.
It is going to have fantasy tales of dragon, gypsies, queen, and whales. Whales का क्या मतलब?
अरे there must have been books, no? अभी सारी बुक्स तो हम लोग ने पढ़ी नहीं है, उससे कुछ बुक्स में वेल्स भी रहे होंगे.
Dragon, gypsy, whales, whales का क्या किया?
कुछ तो किया होगा. There must have been big whale जिसकी कुछ बुक रही होगी. He's just using the rhyming words. Or there must have been, see, we don't know all the books, right?
एक whale बहुत पानी के नीचे के साथ में रहते तो उसके ऊपर आई उसकी स्टोरी बना.
Exactly.
It is a line. I can say ships and elephants.
Yes.
Elephant because
Sailing ships and elephants. ये दो अलग-अलग चीजें हैं, लेकिन इनके बारे में स्टोरीज रही है. He's talking about the different stories. Sailing ships, and then he comes to some island and then he sees those different elephants and etc. Cannibals, cannibals, no? Cannibals are those who eat human flesh. Man-eaters, yeah. Cannibals crouching round the pot, stirring away at something hot. Probably those pilots, they go on some lonely island where there are cannibals, जो आदमी को पकड़ के पका के खाते हैं.
बड़ा तवा करके चार करके और एक तरह
Exactly.
और फिर हीरो आता है 90 के.
हो गया पढ़ के. Sorry? नहीं, Beatrix Potter वो पहले वाला है, that's a new old story. Harry Potter तो अभी का है. Yes.
Yeah.
Repulsive is very ugly, very dirty. Just like very huh? Repulsive is something that you feel nauseous. Nauseating मतलब जिसको देख के you feel nausea. That the programs are nauseating. हो गया? And start writing these answers. Manushree, are you writing the answers? Should we discuss first?
Ma'am.
Okay. See, most of the answers will have, most of the questions will have same answer. Okay, in this poem. First one. What advice has the poet given to the parents? Yes. Okay. He has advised the parents never to install.
Videotape.
Yeah. He has given the advice to the parents that they should never install television. Okay. And what should they do instead? Yes. Instead, set up a bookshelf in the house. Rijul, what is the first answer? Write all the questions first, then we will write the answers. Should we discuss the second question? According to the poet, why do parents let their children watch television? Okay, and will anyone give the answer? Anushri, Riju?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, according to the poet, the parents let their children watch television as they do not climb out the window. They never fight or kick or punch. They leave you free to cook the lunch and wash the dishes in the sink.
That's right. That's right. According to the poet, parents let their children watch television as children do not kick or fight. Okay, because they never fight or kick or punch. They do not climb on the windowsills. Parents don't have to keep an eye on the children when they are watching television set. And they are free, parents are free then to cook their meal, cook the lunch and wash, do the household chores like cooking and washing. Okay. So you will say. The parents let their children watch television as children kick or fight or punch. They do not climb on windowsill. Parents don't have to keep an eye on children. They become free. They are free. They become free. They get free. They get free to complete. They can freely complete the household chores like cooking and washing dishes. Yes. इसके बाद 5. What harm does the television do, Rudra? What harm does the television do?
Say the lights for
Okay, that
kids and this.
perfect. And the children lose their creativity. I will just write TV. समझ लो तुम टेलीविजन देखना. TV. Is use imagination. The power of imagination. Yes. एक ही मिनट. Windowsill. ऐसा है windowsill मतलब वो जो विंडो का बाहर है ना जिससे ऊपर तुम चढ़ सकते हो जिसके ऊपर कभी कभी बैठते हैं उस विंडो से. If it kills the power of imagination, then it yes. It also steals the creativity from children, or it also or children also lose their creativity. Simply लिख दो ना. Children lose their creativity. Children lose their creativity. Or have they given anything else? Children pop and lounge in front of it, which tires their eyes. They pop, lounge in front of TV. Tires their eyes. What more will you write? इसके बाद household chores. CHORES. घर के काम is household chores. Take a break. Take a break. We'll come back and we'll write. Okay, second answer. Third answer. Second one. Cleaning, complete the household chores like cooking and washing dishes. Dijal, I haven't heard anything from you so far. Give the next answer. Guys, there, it hypnotizes them. It fills their brain with junk information. It clogs their brain. They cannot think logically. इतना सारा होता है. टीवी की वजह से ये होता है. पढ़ देखते हो, बुक्स पढ़ना चाहिए. नहीं तो ये होता है. आज कल जाके कौन सा बुक पढ़ो? बच्चा आज लाइब्रेरी है तुम्हारा. Write the third answer, then we'll go to the fourth one. Creativity के बाद See, TV is the power of imagination. Children use their creativity. They pop, lounge, Lounge, lounge in front of the TV. It tires their eyes. It hypnotizes them. It fills their brain with junk information.
Useless.
It clogs their brain. They cannot think logically. I'll erase this. Manushree, how many answers have you written?
Ma'am, I'm in the fourth one.
What is the idiotic thing? What is the thing? The idiotic television is the idiotic thing. Why do you think the poet advises us not to install it? इसका आंसर सेम यही है. Third one. Okay. Because TV is the power of imagination, children use their creativity, they form the ये जो पाठ है ना ये आंसर ये रट लो. Learn this answer because you will be repeating this answer for most of the questions. Okay. Remember. And then you 3-4 more questions जिसके लिए तुम यही आंसर लिखो. Got it, Manushree?
Yes.
Just learn this answer. Third question number 3. Third answer, and you will realize that you will be able. You will write most of the answers with this these sentences. It hypnotizes them. It fills their brain with junk information. Then third answer, fourth answer पूरा लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है because it's the same repetition. Okay, just write same as answer 3. Describe what the poet sees at every house with television. What does he see?
Children giving an instant of.
That's right. So children see. Children pop, lounge in front of the TV for hours, and they game at the TV unendingly. Okay.
Until the night is gone.
Yes. So इसका आंसर सेम वैसे ही है. So you will write, describe what the poet sees in every house. Poet sees that in every house. In every house, children walk, lounge, in front of the TV they gave this stare at the TV, this it, and stare at the TV for hours together, for hours. Who are being advised in this one?
The parents.
The parents. Why do parents let their children watch television for hours? Again, Rijul. Let's ask Rijul. But Rijul को question पूछो वो चला जाता है. Rijul है. मनुश्री गई, मनुश्री जाती है, आती है. Rijul, can you hear? Hello, Rijul. जैसे तुम्हें आते हैं जब तुम ऑनलाइन में रहते हो. हाँ. So, why do parents let their children watch television for long hours? Manushree,
Ma'am, this will be like the second answer.
which answer?
Ma'am, the second one that they don't climb up the windows till that one.
You were on the fourth answer, no?
Ma'am, I was talking about the seventh one.
Okay. You're saying that it is same as the second answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do parents let their children watch television for long hours? The answer is same as the second answer. That's so that the children don't climb this windowsill, they don't fight, kick, and they don't have to keep an eye on children, and they are free to do their job, household chores. And plus, you can say that parents do not know. Otherwise, parents do not know how to entertain their children otherwise. Okay? So, yes. Is कहाँ पर? For hours. Stare at the TV for hours. In front of the TV. Full stop. They sit and stare. According to the poet, what should be done to break the hypnotism of the television? What should be done to break the hypnotism of the television?
Ma'am, that instead of watching television, read books.
Okay. So instead of installing television, parents should install a big bookshelf in the house. They must force children to read books. That's right. The ninth question. Do you agree with the views expressed by the poet? This is personal opinion. Done? Do you agree with the views expressed by the poet Manushri? Oh, so what would you say? I don't completely agree with the poet's views. I do agree that watching television for a long time is not good. And one must also instill the habit of reading. But there is no. Okay. So you must do many other physical activities and reading along with watching television. So you can write that. In my opinion, children must do many other physical activities along with reading and watching television. Because there is this television can also there is no substitute for watching something and it happened. You get to watch live as it happened. Yes. So, yes. Every program on television is not useless. There are many. You need to choose your programs wisely.
The children's fault, not the view.
Yes. So you can write, I do not agree with the views completely. In my opinion, children must, I do agree that one must, you write on your own. Children must, in my opinion, children must not only watch television, they must do many other physical activities along with the reading. But television also has its own advantages. Children must choose the programs they wish to watch wisely. There are many entertaining and educational programs on television. Okay, will you write? Should I give you 2 minutes?
आप तभी छोटे थे तब नहीं ना हमारे बचपन में आप भी जल्दी पैदा हुए लेट पैदा हुए फिर आपको भी मिलता है That is the war time parents are ruling के लिए लड़ते थे तब ruling
Yes.
तब और ऐसा थोड़ी ना था कि अब ये हमारे पास बहुत टाइम पहले ऐसा हो सकता है कि हम ये बहुत बोल रहे तभी भी हम पहले लेते थे ना, अभी भी हम पैसे वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, हम भी पहले लेते हैं 3-4 दिन ना,
बिना पैसे के एक्चुअली
हमारी गलती थोड़ी है। बड़ा सा बड़ा कैसे फिर बड़ा सा रीड 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 करना बड़ा सा
once you do this, we'll do transformation of sentences. हाँ हम लोगों ने किया ना active passive मतलब लिखा तो है वहाँ पे
हमें पता है कि कभी कभी ऐसे नहीं ठीक है तो जब प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट किए लगता है कि आया भी वापस होगा
Manishri,
Yes, ma'am.
done active passive because last time you told me that I have done active passive or it's been done. Indirect speech तो definitely किया है. Indirect speech किया है? Are you sure? Should I give you a few sentences?
Ma'am, we did active and passive voice.
We have done, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. I need what will be क्या क्या आएगा transformation की. Should I give you? Okay. Give the heading transformation of sentences, okay? Now, there are different types of transformations, okay? First is to transform the sentence with to. Now, transform the sentence with T-double-O-2, okay? I give you one sentence. It is to be to walk. Now, if I tell you remove to, how will you write this?
Yes, it cannot walk because it is very
Yeah, that's not wrong. But whenever you're asked to use remove to, you that means you're asked to use this to no is always combined with this to. To. So remove to means use so that. That we cannot do. समझा? So यहाँ आंसर क्या आएगा? Is so you are replacing to with so. So means that we cannot. समझा? Okay, write this. Then I will give you two more sentences. Done? What is the next answer?
is so good that it cannot be
The news is so good that it cannot be
true.
Next sentence, right? He's too clever to be easily cheated.
Ma'am, can you repeat? He is too clever.
He is too clever to be reached. Done? क्या होगा?
So clever that cannot be.
Yes. और अगर if you are told that if I give you the sentence. He runs so fast that no one can catch him. He runs so fast that no one can catch him. इधर अगर लिखा remove so that और use to तो कैसे करो?
That's too fast to catch.
Yes. Okay. He runs too fast to be caught by anyone. Okay. He runs too fast to be caught by. याद रखना so that and to का combination होता है. If you're asked to remove to, then you have to use so that. If you're asked to remove so, then you have to use to. Will you remember this? Next is no sooner. Okay. अगर मैंने लिया I reached the station. The train arrived. Okay. Now join this you as soon as soon as
I reach the train.
as soon as I reach
The train.
as soon as I reach the station, the train arrived. Okay. And अगर no sooner use करना होगा तो no sooner के बाद ना simple as soon as will be as soon as I reach the station, comma यहाँ पे as soon as के बाद and निकालना है, and जाएगा, comma आएगा, the train arrived. As soon as and will not come together. Okay. Now, if you want to use no sooner, तो कैसे आएगा?
No sooner had I reached the station than the train arrived.
But no sooner, see, that verb is reached. So that is, it is in past tense. So it will be no sooner did I reach. Okay. No sooner did I reach the station no sooner के साथ than आता है, than the train arrived. Always remember, no sooner did. अगर sentence में had होता, had there been a had in the sentence, then you would have used had. Okay, but reached means past tense, so past tense means did. Okay, no sooner did. Right. I'll give you one more sentence. Now join this with both as soon as and no sooner.
Ma'am, the question is the meeting began and the professors.
Protesters.
Okay, ma'am.
Protesters rush to the stage. That is protesters. No, protesters. Then give the answer with as soon as. अरे आंसर कौन लिखेगा फिर? हाँ, write every the answer. Okay, the protesters rushed to the stage. As soon as के साथ and निकाल देना. And no sooner. No sooner में कैसे? No sooner. No sooner.
Meeting.
No sooner.
That.
No sooner.
Did the
Did the meeting begin. Did लिखोगे तो next that verb will be in present tense. No sooner did the meeting begin than the protesters rushed to the stage. Okay, right answer. Right answers. As soon as and no sooner, dono. Manushri, what will be the answer? No sooner ka?
No sooner did the meeting began, than the protesters rushed to the stage.
Okay, no sooner did the meeting begin. If you use did, the next verb should be in present tense. Always remember, did begin.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now next we will do is you refuse to pay the money, then you will be imprisoned. Use if. That's right. ये जाएगा. Okay. So the answer would be if you refuse to pay the money, you will be imprisoned.
Ma'am, can we put a comma before you?
Comma before you,
Yes, ma'am.
after you,
No, ma'am, like the second you. You will be. If you refuse to pay the money, comma, you will be imprisoned.
yes, there has to be a comma. There has to be a comma. Next sentences. They will pay you more next month. They will pay you more next month. But you must work hard. Use it.
You work hard, you will be paid.
They will pay you
You will
more
pay more.
next month. Simple. Okay. So यहाँ पे you have to read the sentence. It should make sense. Okay.
If they will pay you more
Yeah.
money, you might work hard.
So if you work hard, they will pay you more next month. Hello. Nico. So this is with if. So we did remove to. So we did or use to. Then we did use as if. As soon as, no sooner. इसके बाद हम लोग और एक करेंगे unless. Okay. Is this clear? Yeah, आसान है ना? As soon as, no sooner, remove to, if. Is this clear, Manushri? Should we go to the next? Unless?
Yes, ma'am.
Use unless. Now, unless means if not. Okay? Remember, the meaning of unless क्या है? If not. Huh? Rudra, so much jana. Okay? So, if we do not rush, we will miss the bus. तो ये कैसे आएगा? Unless नहीं, unless का मतलब कि क्या है? If not. Okay? Unless means remember if not. तो फिर से not क्यों डालेंगे? So ये if और not को निकालना है. So if और not को निकाला तो क्या होगा? if और not को निकालो तो क्या रह जाएगा? लेकिन not को निकालना है. If और इसका meaning yeah, so the answer will be unless we rush, we will miss the bus. समझा? Unless we rush, we will miss the bus. Unless का मतलब ही if not है. इसमें भी if not निकालना है. Unless use करना है मतलब if not निकालना है. I'll give you one more sentence. Use unless. What will be the answer? That's it. Okay? Remember, unless you agree, I will not sign the document. Manashri, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Rijul, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll give you one more sentence. I'll give you a few exercises on what we have done so far. Okay? Okay, first one. Should I write or should I dictate? Okay, I'll write. Time. Looks like time. And only Indiana or Anna. So I will exam. So next time, what do you follow October? So if you're not coming, you must tell. Then inform them. Better come. Tell me. First one. Who'll give the answer? Rijul, will you give the first answer? Manushree?
The hike was so difficult. The hike was too difficult that Joanne could not complete.
Difficult? Too difficult for Joel to complete it. That's right. The hike was too difficult for Joan to complete it. That's right. So the answer will be too difficult for Joan to complete it. How will you rewrite the second answer? Manushree?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, if the rain stops, the game will resume.
Okay. If the rain stops, the game will resume.
If the rain does not stop, the game will not resume.
No.
The negative will be high.
If the rain stops, the game will resume. Now tell me the third one.
Yeah.
Yes, Yashraj Harry. Yashraj is not there. Okay, you tell. Okay, Manushree. What will be the answer?
Ma'am, for the third one.
Yes.
Unless you touch fire, it will not burn you.
यहाँ पर not डालना पड़ेगा. unless you touch the fire, it will not burn you. Good job. I'll give you one. Next one is as soon as the gates open, the shoppers rush in. No sooner. No sooner के बाद क्या आएगा?
The gates open,
Yes.
the shopper rushed in.
Very good. Okay. Dan, no sooner के साथ Dan डालना होता. Yes. No sooner did the gates open than the shoppers rushed in. Your answer is also right, Arjun. If the rain does not stop, the game will not resume. That is also right. Sorry, Rudra, your answer is also right. If the rain does not stop, the game will not resume. Or if the rain stops, the game will resume. Done? Wrote all the answers? Should we do some more? No. That's all. Next time we will do some more grammar activity like this. The language for next year, are they going to ask something like this? अच्छा, letter idea.
Executed.
Oh. Have they given you the portion? क्या है फिर portion में? Rijul, what do you have in the portion? Any idea? Anyway, that's all for today. Manushri, keep coming, come to the class. It's better.
Yes, ma'am, but actually sometimes my other tuition clashes with this, so I need to attend online.
Okay. What is this other class now?
Ma'am, I go for math and science.
Use of as soon
So as soon as no sooner हम लोग ने किया है, no sooner डेढ़ याद रखना. Comparison भी हुआ है अपना. Okay then. Manushri, Rijul, bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Well. देखो लेटर लिखा है ना, वो जो सारी ये लेटर तुमने उनसे लिखा क्या मैंने जो दिया था whatever I had given. नहीं लास्ट हाँ, क्योंकि उसमें जो इम्पोर्टेंट लेटर है ना, वो पहला जो पैराग्राफ है वो रट के जाना, वो सारे इम्पोर्टेंट लेटर में
और हर स्टार्ट
In a long time since we do each other. So वो सारा जो लिखना है ना, yeah,
कुछ वर्ड है हर क्वेश्चन बड़ा
exactly. ये last paragraph, first paragraph रखिएगा ना, बीच में सिर्फ वो जो टॉपिक है उसके बारे में हाँ. नोटिस और ईमेल के टाइम पे तो जो हम लोगों ने नोटिस और ईमेल किया था, ये ना हाँ, yes. Right, all the best.